What have you come here today to tell us?
Came to tell the world that I'm an openly proud gay man.
How does that feel to say those words to the world?
It's a load off my chest. I told my teammates this past August that I came out to my teammates and they took it great. They rallied around me, they supported me, and I couldn't ask for better teammates.
What did that moment feel like to tell your teammates?
It was I was kind of scared, even though they already knew, but I was still scared of telling them, and just to see their reaction was awesome, and they supported me from day one.
When did you realize what your sexual orientation was?
Well, I knew from a young age that I was attracted to guys, and growing up, I didn't know if it was a phase or it was just something I wanted to find who I was and make sure I knew what was comfortable. So I didn't tell anyone growing up.
Emotionally, what is it like to share this story with the world about yourself?
You know, Chris, this is something that I know for a while, but you know, this is to me, it's just telling another person that, hey, I'm gay, and then it shouldn't be a big problem. I endured so much in my past, so much tragedy, and growing up, seeing my older brother killed from a gunshot wound, seeing not knowing that my older sister died when she was a baby, and I never got the chance to meet her. My second oldest brother went missing in 1998, and me and my little sister was the last ones to see him, and we pronounced him dead 2 years later. My other two brothers being in and out of jail since 8th grade, currently both in jail. You know, there were some hardships, there was some tragedy and some adversity. Telling the world that I'm gay is nothing compared to that.
That past could have crushed you, Michael.
It could have. It could have. I could be I could be dead, you know, Chris. But I made a choice. I made a choice at a young age that I knew that I didn't want to follow that path of my brothers. I knew I didn't want to follow the path where I had to call my mom from jail and say, "Can you bail me out?" or run the streets or whatever. I knew that I wanted to have some success so my family could be proud of me.
You could become the first openly gay player in the history of the NFL. That's a momentous thing. How does that feel to you?
You know, Chris, I don't really look at it like that. I'm Michael Sam, and I'm a football player. I want to be a football player in the NFL. All that, I understand how big this is because it's a big deal. Nothing has done this before. No one has done it, and it's a kind of nervous process. But I know what I want to be, and I want to be play snap in the NFL.
Why do you think it's important for the NFL to know this about you before the draft?
Well, you know what, Chris? I was actually going to wherever team I got drafted, and I was going to tell the owner and the coach and the GM about my sexuality. And knowing 2 weeks ago that how many people actually knew, we expected that all the scouts knew, and because I did make it public to my team, and then once scouts came and asked about me, you know, they told about like Michael Sam's gay. But I didn't know how many media actually knew. And I was afraid that it will leak out without me actually owning my truth. I wanted to let the world know and tell them that, hey, I'm gay, let me tell my own story.
How prepared are you for the things that people will yell from the stands?
You know, I never, and this is from high school, junior high, high school, and college, I never focus on what people say in the fans. To me, I spend my entire focus on the game.
They can say some very hateful things, Michael.
I mean, everyone can say hurtful things and hateful things, but I don't let stuff like that distract me.
How do you hope your coaches in the future and your teammates will deal with your sexual orientation?
Hey, it shouldn't matter. If I work hard, if I make plays, that's all that should matter. Can he help us win games? Is he a team player? That's all that should matter. In which I like to see myself as that I am a team player. I can make plays. I can help teams win games, and that's all that should matter.
How concerned are you about getting acceptance with the other players?
I think hopefully players would see that they don't judge me because I'm gay. They see, hey, does this person works hard? Can he win us games? Can he win us a championship? I can. It's a workplace. You want to act professional, And I mean, and people will talk about the stereotype of gays being in the locker room. You know, it's to me, I think that it's a little stereotype that gay people are predators, and I like it's just very offensive.
What kind of negativity do you anticipate?
You know, some people don't see, you know, gay people playing in sports, but you know, it's, Chris, it is what it is. I'm happy with who I am. I know how to play the game. I'm a football player, and that's all that matters.
You're a football player responsible for a landmark moment in American sports right now. Why are you the right person to be in the spotlight at this moment?
Because I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid to tell the world of who I am. I'm Michael Sam. I'm a college graduate. I'm African American, and I'm gay.